That's so sad. Hi guys, Colin Taylor here and Linda Williams from
Hi.
Loose Groomers. And we also have a live audience which is behind Johnny, which is really kind of awkward, but that's alright.
Yeah.
We're good with it.
So if I laugh too much, I apologise now.
You will laugh.
Yeah, I will.
Today you will laugh. So, today we're going to be talking about the deals at Crufts, which is coming up real soon, isn't it?
Coming up really fast.
So it is not next week, but the week after. So we're going to go up and set up on Tuesday.
Wednesday.
No, Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. That's right. You can set up Tuesday, but we're going to go Wednesday. And obviously the show is Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And we have some really, really good deals. So what do you want to talk about first? Do you want to talk about your happy strap? Happy strap, happy strap.
Happy strap. Yes, we have the happy strap at Crufts.
You wouldn't normally pick up a dog like that, by the way,
No,
just to
you
let you know.
wouldn't, bless him.
That's Ralph, is it right?
Yes. We're in Hall 2, stand 102.
And also Hall 2, stand 94. So you can find us both for the products at 94, stand 94 and 102, both in Hall 2. And they're literally down 2 doors down from each other.
Yeah.
We're along with Leslie Garrett with Demolex. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really, really cool.
Yeah. The happy strap is just, if somebody out there doesn't know what it is, it's a neck strap that takes it off the throat. So it's a kind and safe way to secure your dog to the
Would you like me?
table.
Would you like me to
Yeah.
promote your? I'll promote. She's really, really embarrassed right now because you know what? She's got people watching her. Bless her. No, give the dog to me. But don't pick up the dog like that. Oh my God.
Look, he's happy.
So Ralph, this is Ralph, and this is the happy strap made by Linda. So the happy strap is made so that it takes all the pressure off, like Linda said, the trachea area around the dog. We all do dogs that have certain problems like Springer Spaniels and other dogs where you put a neck strap on, and when the neck strap's up here, they seem to put all the pressure down their throat, where this takes all the pressure from that and leaving it, and makes the dog a lot more comfortable, a lot more at ease. And obviously you work full time. Kelly is in the audience, don't you think, Kelly? Kelly,
Right,
whatever your name is. How you
And
doing?
you use it and promote it.
I found it very successful, yes.
Very good.
Easy to use.
Absolutely. And also, you know, just remember, when you're thinking this is finicky, all you got to do is take that off and like that, hang it down, and you can clip around that area.
Or if you've got an active dog, you can keep this bit round there, and that bit frees up all that. That should go under the leg.
And also you have the extension part for this, which means it can fit on dogs such as a Newfoundland. So
Yes.
anything from tiny, tiny dogs up to the Newfoundland,
I've had
you
it on
can
my
put that on.
Yeah.
Oh, your mini pins.
Yeah.
And if you use a belly strap, you can clip it to the belly strap.
So normally you'd have an H-frame coming across
Yeah.
here. And what makes these, the reason why I made the
Okay.
belly strap with the extension is because so the H-frame can go to the highest point, so you haven't got to keep on adjusting it up and down. And that is a really, really good perk, because when you start adjusting them H-frames, they get kind of awkward, don't they?
Yeah, and they get in the way.
Absolutely.
And this belly strap's brilliant because it's all nice and padded.
This is the purple and pink. Obviously, you can mix and match the colours. They will be at Crufts all in one set of colour, but you know what? They are going to be like obviously changed up. They've got the purple and pink. So the pricing on the happy strap
25.
25, and with an extender,
An extender.
which is this bit here.
That saves you putting the table up and down.
How much is it with the extender?
30.
30. Now, we do have a little surprise coming out at Crufts, which you won't be able to see till Crufts, so come up to Crufts. Once again, Hall 2 and stand 94 and 102, so that's the extender right here. The extenders by themselves are £10, so special at Crufts, okay?
Yeah.
So, next we have the comb, which is, this is the half and half comb. Now, we're going to have 3 designs of combs. These are all my own combs, the sassy combs. This is the half coarse, half fine, 7-inch, but the other one's going to be 10 inches. They're all at the colours right now, so that's why I don't have them with me, so I apologise about that. The special on the combs are normally 36 each, but they're going to be 30. Obviously, if you want to mix and match buying items, the deals will change, and we'll make sure it's really, really nice for you guys to get a really good deal on mix and match items. If you were to buy any of the products over £30, then you get these incredible keychains, which is the Bichon, which is right here. And they come in black, white and purple. There. We want to talk about the scissors.
Yep, sorry.
Now we've got a set of shears here. Now, I was using these last week when I did the Pets at Home seminar, and they really, they've become very, very popular. Sold a few sets, and the actual feedback has been incredible on these shears. Now you have a 7.5, correct, Johnny? Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's an 8.5 straight.
8.5 inch straight, 8.5 inch curve, and a
Foot scissor.
the foot scissor is like a 6 inch foot scissor, and obviously a finish shear. It's a little bit longer than the foot scissor.
It's 6.5.
6.5. So you got your finish shear, which is a 50 tooth blender, your foot scissor, your curve, and your straight. These come in. This is like a lavender flat paint lavender. They come in pink also, and blue and red. So we've got some real bright colours, and this for the whole set is.
Well, it's 150, but if they come to the store and mention egg, that they're a member of egg, they get it for 140.
I'm saying if you buy them separately, they're 55 each. So you know what? That is a really, really good deal. So you're practically getting one set of shears or thinner for free when you buy the whole set of 4, which is an incredible deal.
And I use these at work.
They are a good everyday shear.
Kelly.
Go ahead, Kelly. You got a question?
It's not a question. I was going to say that Johnny lent me a pair at the competition that we was critiquing, mock comp, and I found them really nice.
Cool.
Really, really sharp.
There's a whole range of shears out there. Shears can go anywhere from, £55 each or even lower, even higher up to £300. And people I find these days are looking for a good all-round good shear.
Yeah.
Leslie Garrett at Hall 94, she's going to have her own brand of canine design shears, which are really good also. So I think, if we get you all to the stands, we can really give you some good deals on all the products involved, along with the Demolex, which obviously Leslie's been providing groomers for many, many years now. So that's going to be on stand 94. What else do we have?
We have these. Are they forgetting that? We have the.
You're right there. Don't stress yourself.
The.
Pair of my underwear.
Yeah. The hammock, which is a 3-in-1.
Ooh.
Now, do you want to explain that?
Of course I can. Okay, first of all, what I like about these hammocks is Johnny has, revamped the hammocks to be a lot more sturdier. So we have some really good fixtures on this hammock, which is going to be really, really strong, which can hold various breeds. Now, we talked last time, I think you must be a little bit drunk, a little bit pissed. When you said a Springer Spaniel. I mean, it had to be a really tiny, miniature Springer Spaniel.
No, it's a cock.
Like Cocker Spaniel, Cockapoo, and then when you take the middle section out, you can use the rear one as a hip support, and if you take the middle section out and join the two ends together, that turns into a small hammock, which should then take care of your little Yorkers, your Shih Tzus, all them kind of breeds. So that is the 3-in-1 hammock, which will also be on Hall 2, stand 102. And these come in colours, forgive me if I'm wrong, Johnny, purple, pink,
Green.
Green or green?
Green.
Green.
Green. I think we need subtitles. And black.
And black.
So that's awesome. Got the pink one right. I'm not too sure if you can see the pink one right in front there, but again, don't get up, don't panic. Don't straighten this out.
It's that colour pink.
That colour, exactly. So we can't.
They all match.
They all match.
They all match.
So that, and how much is the 3-in-1?
3-in-1 75.
3-in-1 is 75. Now these will go up after, because like we were talking about earlier on during the week about products and why they have to go up, is because 9 times out of 10 all the products come from abroad, which means there's a lot of duty. So when people always complain that they have to pay more, believe me, Crufts is a great place to get really good deals, because things are going to start going up after Crufts. And I think probably, you've got Crufts and Master Groom, and then you've got to see a big difference in supplies and how much they're going to go up. Should we talk about your mirrors?
Oh yeah, I forgot about those.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Go and say it. Don't kick me under the table. Go and say it.
No,
Please say it.
I can't remember what it was.
Oh, I know it.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Who's got the prettiest grooming shop of them all? It was something like that. And then we made fun of you, didn't we?
Yeah, like you always do.
I always do. Well, so should we show?
Yep.
So over here we have the Airedale of...
Yeah.
Yeah, and it would be an Airedale. It's actually beautiful. Obviously, for the people of America, We might even be able to take that towel down a little bit for you, but in England we can't crop towels,
Yeah.
and that's why
Yeah.
we have that right there. But so this is the one of the mirrors in the Airedales. They actually are beautiful when it comes to put them up in the shop. You can revamp your salon and all that kind of stuff. We have the Airedale. You want to hold this?
Yeah.
Then we have the mixed breed
In
right here
purple.
in purple. Would you like them? I'm going to get the Bichon. Now the Bichon has the film still on it, so you won't have the shiny look. But this is the Bichon right here.
And you peel it off. It's just.
Peel the film off. Hello, you. What are you doing? And then, would you like to hold that? Pile that one behind that one. And then we have the Westie over here.
Again,
Just
with the
beautiful.
plastic cover on it.
Just lift them up a
Cover
wee
on it.
bit just so we can see past the products.
There you go.
Perfect.
And then obviously we have 3 new breeds being added by Crufts, which is the Bedlington Terrier, the Poodle in Continental trim, and oh my god, I got a
Front
phone.
on Airedale, isn't it?
A front on Airedale, exactly.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 new breeds there. And do we have a question?
Yeah, we've got a question from Mandy. Are we there Sunday?
Absolutely, there every single day. There's 4 days: Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hall 2, stand 102, and stand 94. So we're there every single day. What was she looking for?
She's never specified, but
Okay.
could be many things.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, do come up. I mean, we have. I mean, literally, when I say 94 and 102, it makes it sound like the stands are far apart. But there's literally Leslie Garrett with K-Line Design and my products, and there's an empty stand, or there won't be an empty stand, but somebody between, and then there's the other stand. So we're very close together.
We have another question
Go
from Kate. For those of us that can't go to Crufts but would love to buy your products, any chance we could offer an online discount for the same weekend?
Yeah, so that's what we're doing. So for the same day as Crufts is going on, you can actually go online and you can pre-order the products. Now, if you want to order, basically you can send us a message, or you can go on to info@mastergroom.org, and you can pay by PayPal via there. However, when you go on there, you have to make sure you put in what you're buying. You have to make sure you add your shipping address and obviously what colour you want in the product. Or you can go on to happyproductslw@gmail.com.
Yes.
Aren't I good?
And that'd be for the happy straps and the
The
mirrors.
mirrors. And also you can give us a call. Give me a call on 07887473422. Once again, that's 07887473422, and pay over the phone via card. What else we got then? So you grab one, I'll grab the boy, you grab the girl.
Yeah.
So
No, it should
obviously,
be the other way round.
okay, I'll grab the girl, you grab the boy.
Yeah.
But well, in reality,
Well, yeah.
Okay, we won't. Yeah. So this is my brand new cologne made by Groomingdale's. Janet Raby, I hope you're watching.
She's watching.
She's watching. Of
Yeah.
course,
She is
she's watching.
watching.
Yeah.
No coach on that.
No coat. See that? See, and we're actually in the
And
warmth.
smile.
We don't have gale force winds out there. So these are 250ml bottles.
Yeah.
Really nice packaging. The Sassy is obviously for the girl, and the Ultra Egos for the boy.
Yeah.
These are brand new smells and scents which have not been used before, so they're not from a stock supplier that sells certain smells. We actually come up with these smells ourselves.
They're nice.
And the 250ml is normally £15 each, but you can buy the pair or both for him and her at Crufts for a total of £20 for both of them. They do come in 100ml, which we will also have at Crufts. That I would recommend for you guys to buy so you can sell it to your customers in your shop. And so we can actually work out some kind of display situation for you guys to do that. You buy 6 of each, like 6 of the Sassy, 6 of the Ultra Egos. It'd be a really good. That does smell good. It smells like me,
I'd wear
actually.
it. Yeah, it does. I'd wear it myself.
Would you make Jeff wear that?
Yeah, he probably would wear
Actually,
it.
if you bought,
Ultra Ego, would you wear that,
actually,
Jeff?
no, don't show them that, because what you can do is you can actually pretend you spent like really a lot of money on that.
Yeah,
It does smell really good. This was excellent.
it does.
So it's Ultra Ego and Sassy. Once again, you can buy these at Crufts. Come up to stand. If you want them shipped out, we can do that also, but that will be after Crufts.
Yep.
More questions?
Yeah, we've got a question from Roxanne.
Hey,
What's the price of the belly strap with extenders again, please?
So the belly strap with the extender. So you buy the belly strap and extender. It works out to be about 30. If you buy the belly strap, the happy strap, and you get 2 extenders, that works out to be 60. So happy strap, belly strap, and 2 extenders. That's 2 of these. That works out to be £60. And we do have all the things colour coordinated. So if you want all purple, we have all purple, all pink, yellow, orange, red, black. You have, actually in the happy strap, you also have tan, don't you? Which is a real nice colour.
Yeah.
Like a khaki colour, which is really, really nice. So that's awesome.
Yes.
So, you know, I mean, and like I said, the mirrors, we will have more mirrors be added. So do stay in touch.
Yeah.
We have another question from Jane. Are you doing offers on combs, particularly if we buy 2?
Absolutely. So, like I said, like, you know, the more you spend, the more we like to give offers, don't we?
Yeah.
We try not to be so greedy. Well, I try not to be anyway. You're the same way, aren't you?
Yeah.
Always willing to give an offer. So the combs will be 36. The Crufts special is 30. If you bought 2 combs, I'd probably go 55 for 2 combs. And if you wanted to buy a comb, an extender, we got a deal on that, or a comb and a happy strap, or a comb and a hammock, or, you know, whatever it may be, whatever you're looking for, I'm more than happy to give a deal.
I've got a few quick questions. We have Sharon first. How much are the mirrors, please?
They are £45. However, what's the pre-order deal?
40.
If you want to pre-order the mirrors, okay, you have to, they'll be £40, and you will go on to Linda.
Happy Products,
Yeah.
LW at gmail.com.
That's happyproductslw@gmail.com. But once again, when you're doing that pre-order, you have to make sure you state in that order, make sure your address is there and your phone number. That way, if there's any issues, we can call you. But make sure you state what breed you want and what colour you want. Now, the colours are purple, pink, gold, silver. Is that the 4 you're doing, isn't it?
Yeah. 3 colours, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, pink, yes, that's right. Yeah, we are doing
You
pink
question
now. No. Would I?
I don't know.
Would I?
I mean, we are going to go see the. So, I mean, we might be able to have black, but they're the definite the 4 colours.
Yeah,
we have.
yeah.
So pink, purple, gold, and silver.
And they can be pre-ordered, so you can come and pick them up from the stand at Crufts. Then you know you got them.
Absolutely.
So next question, how much are the 100ml bottles of perfume?
That's a very good question. Now, we are still working on the 100ml bottles. I'm looking probably at Janet, you might want to jump in here. We worked out the price on the 250ml. I imagine that the 100ml are going to be, because we want to do it so you can actually have it and you can resell it to your customers in the shop. So I'm going to get back to you on the 100ml. That's why I didn't really display them here, but you can find that out at Crufts.
Next up we have Liz. Can you get these online?
What, the colognes?
All of it.
You can get it online. We're working on the website right now where you can go online and shop, and that should be up probably a little bit after Crufts.
What forms of payment can be accepted at Crufts? From Julie Hunter.
We have, you can take pay by card, you can pay by cash.
Cash is king.
Yeah, that's it. Cash is king. Cash and card. And you know what?
Yeah.
And also, if you're standing right there and you have your phone on you, you can pay via PayPal. We don't mind. So as long as we see the proof that you pay by PayPal, it's all good.
Yeah.
We have Deb now. What does a sassy smell like? Is it floral, fruity, or something else?
Let's have a-
I like sweets. Is it kind
I
of
can't-
sweet smell?
It's, I can say exactly what it is.
What is it?
It's more floral.
It is floral,
It's
but
floral.
it's not a sickly floral.
It's not a granny
not-
floral.
No.
It's not like your granny would
It's,
smell like the Charlie. Remember when you used to buy your mum Charlie for Christmas? I
Yeah.
bought my mum Charlie like 3 years in a row, and she probably was thinking, "What the hell?" But I stole the money from her purse to probably buy it.
Yeah.
The Charlie, but
I
yeah.
mean, the customers are going to love it, I think.
And
Because
what
it's
would you-
completely different.
And what would you
from-
say the boy one smells like? You're going to say me?
It does smell like that
Of
good
course.
aftershave you wear.
Oh, exactly.
But it's not what I call aftershave.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell like aftershave.
There's a special seasonal aftershave which I buy every Christmas time, and we take the scent from there. And then if you come up to the stand, you can tell me what you think it smells like. But it's
Yeah, I mean, that's why it's being launched at Crufts, so that you
it's
can-
not brew and it's not Old Spice or
No.
anything like that. It's very, very nice.
Mm.
And also, this is not anything cheap. They both have been taken, you know, or the inspirations behind it is from 2 very nice colognes. So you'll love it and it'll be different. And also, this will be the start of a very large range of products from the Precious line, which is Sassy and Ultra Ego. So there may be some other products coming up very, very soon from Master Group, which I'm really, really excited for.
So next up we have Wendy.
Yeah.
How much for 2 mirrors?
Oh.
She wants a bargain. That's what it sounds like.
Well,
She can come with it, and we could always sort something out.
well, yeah. I mean, what I would say, so that way, I mean, at the end of the day, they're normally 45. You give them a deal for 40. If you come up to the stand, maybe we can work out some kind of deal where if you come up and you want to talk to Linda about how much for 2 mirrors, then we can go from there. But also, Linda does have the mirrors in tiny form also, which would work really good for on the house, on the fridge magnets and all that kind of stuff. So it's really, really cool. So these are, have you got it in there? You're so funny.
That's the wee ones then.
They're the little wee ones.
Yeah, they're good for on front of drawers and.
Yeah, exactly.
You can put magnet on them and use them as fridge magnets.
Exactly.
So next up we have Samantha. How much are the hammocks? Sorry, missed the start.
Oh, that's okay. So the hammocks are normally so the 3-in-1 hammocks, where you can go from a large hammock to a small hammock, and then you can even leave off the middle and the end and make it as a hip support. They're normally around 80, and they will be going up to 80 because of the cost, but they're going to be on show special for 75. Now we also do have separate hammocks, okay? So we have the large and the small hammocks, which are 40, okay? So the reason why we wanted to change things up is we want to give you the opportunity to have, 3-in-1 for a cheaper price than buy them. So, but we will have the small and large because some people only groom small dogs or medium dogs, so we wanted to make sure that the options were out there.
Janet has replied £6. Crufts offer £5 for the.
Oh, for the 100 mil? Okay,
Yeah.
so £6 normally, £5 offer for the Crufts deal. And like I said, it'd be really, really good. I always recommend, like I did a blog today, a quick one, to always spray the cologne on the dog in front of the owner so the owner can smell the cologne going on, and that way they're more. And you can say, "Oh, what is that?" And you can say, "Well, this lovely clothes will be
Would you
set."
like to buy some?
Yeah.
She also described it as sassy floral, very sophisticated. If
Yeah.
that helps anyone.
Well, coming from her, absolutely. Do you smell sophisticated?
Yeah, I do know.
You smell you. Oh, very,
Very sophisticated.
absolutely, very, very good.
Right, next question is from Victoria. Is the mirror glass or acrylic or different material?
It's more of an acrylic, so it's not like a glass, which is going to be easy to break. We've also put these acrylic mirrors outside, haven't we?
Yeah, they've been outside for a few months and they haven't weathered at all.
Or blown away in the
And
Doris.
the reason they're made like that is so they're lightweight to hang up.
If you have a very heavy mirror, and you want, I've got a couple of these hanging up in the house, and they hang up by the double-sided Velcro.
Yeah, that's all you
Which
need.
is really perfect, so
Yeah.
they're easy to hang and they won't ever fall
Yeah.
off. When you go into a heavier one, they fall off, and then when they're going to fall off,
Yeah.
they are going to break. So we've.
And they
think
look
about
nice
that.
frames as well. In a nice frame, they look nice as
Exactly, and we don't know yet, but we probably will have these in maybe at Crufts, hopefully at Crufts in wooden form.
Yeah, so they can go on the wall.
So Christmas decorations and you name it, it's going to be there.
Yeah,
How much are the small dogs?
£6.
That's Vicky that's asking that.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have Marie. What's the max weight the hammocks take?
Is that Marie? Marie?
Marie Dye.
Hey Marie, how are you doing? The max weight. Now, this has always been a really, really good question. And you know what? I mean, the way I look at it, and when it comes to the big dogs, I would look at the hammock, and they can take. I mean, these fixtures on these hammocks are really, 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 really strong. The material is a very heavy-duty canvas, and it's been. I mean, there's no way this is going to open up.
No.
Now, saying that, I would never ever go look at a dog and say, "Oh, I can squeeze you into it." So when it comes to a weight, I'm going to have a weight restriction on this by Crufts, because now I'm going to get into pounds and kilos, which always confuses me. But when it comes to Cocker Spaniels, if I say a Cocker Spaniel and the Cocker Spaniel comes in as a really overweight Cocker Spaniel, then I'd say no. It's got to be, you want to look at the dog and say, is it going to be comfortable on it? Because when it comes to the hammocks, the dog's got to be comfortable and it has to feel secure in it and not feel like, you know, it's going to have an issue. And once again, when I'm talking about these, I want to stress, I kind of recommend that people do not have these, let's just say that's the table, up here. I would rather see people use the hammocks so their feet are probably, what's that, 3 inches?
Just say 3 inches.
Yeah.
I don't know, she's looking at it like, I thought I was told that was 8.
Yeah.
No, that's 3 inches. So I would say that, yeah, so I would say about 3 inches off the table.
Yeah.
When you say...
It depends on the dog. Because I've worked with this at work, and some feel more comfortable lower and some feel more comfortable higher. Because if you have it too low, they're almost looking to put their feet on the floor, whereas if it's a certain height off the table, they sort of relax. But you do have to be very careful and that they are comfortable in it and they are happy in it.
And you've got the Velcro strap which goes around the dog
Yeah.
too, which makes the dog feel,
Yeah.
you know, I think more dogs, that I've been seeing a lot of them anxiety blankets or having your hand on the dog's shoulder or making the dog feel enclosed, it makes the dog feel more secure. That's why also the happy strap works really good, because you have, can you bring Ralph back up? See, when you have this on, some dogs feel better when this is a little bit tighter. Not so tight, but you know, I would say the same rule applies where you can fit 2 fingers underneath the actual collar. But some dogs feel a little bit more secure when this is tied around this area here. And also, what I want you to remember is when you have this on, it takes away a lot of the strain from the shoulder blades, which then takes a lot of the strain off from the actual spine of the dog also. Because, you know, when you have that around the neck and they're pulling, obviously they're tensing up their whole body, which is not doing their back any good.
It just means older dogs can take on the posture they're comfortable in, and a lot of older dogs stand like that, and they can take on the posture that they are happy with, and it just makes them more comfortable and happy.
I would want to make sure for Marie that we do have some kind of weight guidelines on the actual hammocks by Crufts, and that way we can actually, because that's a really, really good question. And when it comes to weight, you know, I've never really.
Personally, I don't think you need a weight restriction, because there's only a certain size dog
yeah,
you
but
can
you
get
know
in
what?
there.
Not saying groomers, but there's some people out there that would say, oh, they said Cocker Spaniel, and try and squeeze a Cocker Spaniel in there. So you do kind of have to have some kind of guidelines of weight, about what kind of weight should be in there. Don't you guys think, in the audience?
I think you've got to use your common
Just
sense.
drinking
so it's like, you can't, like, you're not going to get a golden retriever in there.
No, absolutely not. You know,
Do you know what I mean? So I think if the dog fits in that well,
Comfortably.
then it will be
Yeah.
okay.
exactly. So, you know, like, and they also have a good body frame, because the body frame is going to be, you know, I mean, when I hold up clothing this way, I'm like, oh, that fit me perfect. But I got to realise, but sometimes, you know, I'm the same sideways as what I am front on, and it doesn't work that way. You know, it turns into like a halter top.
But I
You know.
think it's like anything, it can be misused. Anything. Pair
Well,
of
yeah.
scissors, belly strap, happy
Yeah,
strap.
absolutely.
It can all be misused.
Like, any other
So-
questions?
Common sense.
Yeah, go ahead.
We have Kerry. Is there a discount if you buy cologne in bulk?
Yes, there will be discounts if you buy clone in bulk, and that will be something that if you're coming to Crufts, please come up. We can talk about that, and obviously Janet will be there. We can talk about that also. But depending on how much you buy, you know, they only are sold in these 2 sizes, which are the 250ml and the 100ml. But you know, obviously come up and we can talk about that and see what you're interested in.
Julie's asked a similar question. Is there a multi-buy offer in the colognes?
Who said that?
Julie Hunter.
Oh, yep, they will be. Yep.
Hi,
come up and see-
Julie.
That's Kelly. Julie. Kelly said hi.
She's maybe just talking on a smaller scale, but like 2 or 3 range.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, a discount. You know, they are normally, like I said, £15 a bottle. So, and we've taken £10 off the 2 bottles. So, I mean, you know, I mean, there may be some play, but there won't be so much, obviously, because you're getting a good deal already.
We have Suzanne. Are the offers only available at Crufts? Thank you.
No, you can get the offers also over Crufts. So what we're going to do is, while Crufts is going on, we can do offers also. So if you're at home and you want a good offer also, but you're not happen to be going to Crufts, then you can actually what I would say probably, on the actual day of Crufts, if you guys wanted to call my number, Now I'm going to be busy, so I can't guarantee I'm going to get to the phone. But if you were to call 07887 473 422, you leave a message, we can get to it, and obviously we can have orders come in.
Or text the specifics.
Text, yeah, you can text the order what you want in. You can PayPal it, info@masteroom.org.
Pre-order before Crufts.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I would say if you want it to be like a definite, and obviously, and you've seen like the combs. I'll have more combs to show you tomorrow. But you can go on there, you can pre-order, and then that way you're going to get it.
Yeah, because once we run out of the stock we're taking at Crufts, we can't get any more.
And we'll probably go to the post office probably on the Monday before the week of Crufts to send all the pre-orders out. So absolutely.
Yeah.
So next up we have Jessie and Joe. What designs do the mirrors come in? And Joe has asked, are you doing Cocker Spaniel ones?
Actually, you know what? Yes, I have a Cocker Spaniel, American Cocker Spaniel one.
I've got an English Cocker Spaniel.
You have an English one
but
too,
I haven't been able to. I will do it, but I.
So depending if it's American,
yeah.
American or English, I do have an American one which will be ready for Crufts probably, but definitely the other three breeds, which is Bedlington, and obviously there's always going to be some people that want a different breed. If you want a different breed, we can have a breed made for you, and it'll obviously be made by the same artist. So we want to stay really consistent, because these are not stock bought images from Facebook, from the computer. They are made by Attila, and he's an artist, so which makes it a little bit more special.
So next up we have Stacey. Hi Colin, I compete with Bichons. What is the best comb?
The Bichon, if you compete with Bichons, I would say just the all-round, everyday the sassy bitch, which is the 10-inch comb to this with the 18-tooth detailer. When you use a comb like this, and this is a go-to comb for most people, what you have to realise, you've got half coarse and half fine. And when you hold this comb and you're dealing with a poodle or a Bichon, you're combing the hair differently from there to there. To some people that might not be a big deal, but this comb to me is your rough comb for for prepping dogs and all that kind of stuff. Then your sassy bitch would be your finishing comb, because when you hold the sassy in your hand, you have 7 inches to play with. That doesn't sound good, does it? But hey, it's better than 4, isn't it? So so I would go, exactly. But so I would go with the sassy bitch, which is 10 inches in length, but when you hold it, I would go with the sassy. So the sassy bitch with the 18 detail on the end.
So we have Roxanne. Can you pre-order to pick up at Crufts? Worried about stock, as I'm going to go on the last day.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We're encouraging people to do that, because
obviously Thursday and Friday's gonna be busy.
Yeah.
Because it's Terrier, and then you got Pooh. I think Pooh was on Friday. The last day is Sunday. Hopefully, I want to make everybody happy, so we want to make sure if you were to pre-order, then that way it can go in a bag with your name on it, and then that way you just come up and say, was that Roxanne? Who asked that question?
Yes.
Yeah, just put Roxanne's name on it, then that way it's all already there for you. So absolutely yes.
Can you just to round things up, can you just give us an idea of what the trade hall is going to look like? Because obviously there's 5 halls and
a lot of people.
Yeah.
so the trade. So you have hall 1. So you got hall 1 here. I mean, it's really easy. Hall 1, hall 2, hall 3, hall 4, hall 5. Hall 5 is where most of your grooming supplies is, and and I have to, please go and make sure you go see the other suppliers, because I always support them, because they support Master Groom. If you guys want to look at the wide blades, you got Kevin there with wide blades. When it comes to our hall, we are literally, when you go up from hall 1 and you go up the stairs into hall 2, you just keep on walking straight, and you'll see us on the right or left hand side. I mean, basically, if you got your little book or your map, just remember. Hall 2, stand 94 and 102. So, but lots and lots of people. Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'm surprised by all the questions we had, but that's really good. Yeah. And I hope to see we do have a blog tomorrow, though, don't we? And I have some subjects, but if you guys are really interested in a particular subject, please send me a message, and I will try and get to it. Thank you to our audience of 20. It's really 3 people, but they sound, actually 3 people and 2 dogs, 4 dogs.
Yeah, 5 dogs.
Exactly. No, Jigsaw's not here.
Oh, is he not?
No. He's at home.
Oh, Ralph's silly.
Well, so.
You can still see on the table if you was there. But thanks a lot. See you guys later. Bye.